Hello, rat fans. Did somebody say twat thannies? That's much too rude. Woohoo! No, it's much. That's not. It doesn't sound like rat fans. Twat thannies. No, and that's not. Woohoo! Woohoo! It's tautologous, and also it's too. That's not a cheeky double entendre. You need to work harder. Sorry, that's Cocky Carrot there. If you've not seen the show before, he's a carrot that looks like a penis. Hello, welcome to another episode of Twitch of Fun. I don't know what it is, 37 maybe, I don't know what we're on. And coming from my lovely new flat I've had done up. I've used all the Amazon Prime subscriptions to buy myself this new sofa, and it cost £10,000. Doesn't even have arms. It costs more to have arms on it. These nice pictures. This isn't a picture of Downing Street, by the way, and anyone who tells you it is a liar. But this, I thought it'd be nice to have the curtains matching the drapes and the wallpaper. It doesn't. I've got, my pubic hair is darker than my hair, so the curtains don't match the skirting board. What is the phrase? I don't know what it is. Anyway, please do subscribe with Amazon Prime. If you are with Amazon Prime, you can give me what amounts to £3.50 every month. Don't forget to come back and resubscribe once you've set it up, or at least give it to someone. People really aren't doing it anymore on this, which is a shame, isn't it? Because I work very, very hard on this show. I don't want you paying money, your actual money, to Amazon, but use Ian Amazon's free money if you can, and I'll spend it on nice. That's a lovely sofa. I'm not going to sit on it because it's too expensive, and I'll just get, dirt and stuff on it. I'll spill my drink on it. I forgot to get a drink, so I might have to do probably be a short show today. Anyway, we're just doing let's do some topical news. The Royal Mint's unveiled a giant £10,000 gold coin. That's just way too big. Look, it's impractical. You couldn't fit it in your pocket. It wouldn't go in the drawer of the shop. Thank you to Bedfordshire Clanger and Tom West UK. I've just used Amazon Prime to subscribe. For 13 months I've been doing it. Have we been this for more than a year? Fucking hell. Thank you for your service. That's the joke I did about the big coin. It's too big. It's too big. We've got 15,539 followers. If all of you with Amazon Prime and gave me £3.50 a month, that would be quite good. And we're on 496,952 views. We might hit 497,000 tonight. I thought we were going to hit 500,000 a bit sooner than we have, but it's been creeping towards 500,000. So thank you for all your support for this Twitch channel. We're certainly doing some more stuff for a few weeks. I suspect the snooker will continue. I suspect this will mainly continue. I'm considering having some time when I don't do this, because it does, even though I don't prepare anything, as you can see, it takes me ages to get ready for this, and I've got to do some proper work soon. So we'll see how that goes. And that was my joke about the big coin. I noticed the BBC said, call for Snowden to only be known by Welsh name. Well done, BBC. You've done well there, haven't you? Good start. Fucking idiots. Called it the other name. And of course it was BAFTAs this weekend, and what I was disappointed. I mean, I'm quite cross in that we've been overlooked by the BAFTAs. I know we've only been going for 7 or 8 months, 9 months, something like that. But it's so innovative and inventive. I thought it would get picked up by the Academy. I'm very disappointed that we haven't won a BAFTA. I've got a pointless trophy, but that's not. There's probably fewer of these in the world than BAFTAs, but it's not quite the same as it. I mean, I'm almost beginning to think I'll never get a BAFTA in my life now. I've come to terms with it. Yeah, because you probably have to be on TV, right? Even Taskmaster didn't get nominated. I was gonna. If Taskmaster got nominated, I was gonna take that as, Yeah. Thanks to Telstar21, is subscribed for 2 months, or they've subscribed for 2 months, I should say. Telstar could be a she, a he, or a they. On a 1 month streak. Thank you very much for doing that. if enough people subscribe, it'll be worth coming back and doing this every week. That's all I'm saying. If 15,000 people subscribed every month, let me just do a bit of maths. That'd be £45,000 and a bit. £50,000 a month. Just working out if I can live off that. That is 5 sofas a month. Yeah, that could work. So if all of you following me, I mean, you're not all viewing. There's about 250 people viewing at the moment. We could take Ian Amazon's money, make me rich. Is that so wrong? We're ploughing all the money back into making more stuff. We're hoping to start filming some stuff for this show or for other shows with some of this money once we can get outside. And hopefully there'll be some sketches and cartoons and things once I can be asked. I'm feeling a lot better. Thanks for asking. I mean, look at the coin. It's just this. That coin's just look. It's impractical. Who wants a £10,000 coin anyway? It doesn't make it. Get off this shit. Boo. Shut up down there. I'm trying to do a serious topical show to show the BBC. This is shit. Get out. Let me out the box. I don't want to let you out the box. I'm doing my proper show today. Let me out the box. This is a terrible. Everyone was saying this on Twitter today. It's terrible. It's not terrible. What would you do about a giant coin? I'd do something better than that. You can't get it in the parking meter. I mean, you'd be able to park for a long time with £10,000 coins. It's a shit. It's a shit. I mean, actually, when someone's just said you could buy a sofa with it. I mean, that when you look at that, when you think about that sofa's just one coin, suddenly it doesn't seem so much, does it? Nice, isn't it? Look at the curtains, the wallpaper, the sofa, all matching. That's class. That's none of your John Lewis tat. That is proper. Let me out the box. All right, you can come out the box for a second, but I'm not happy about it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Ali. Woohoo! I'm Cheeky Nee. Woohoo! Oh, I'm almost blinking at it. I'm winking at it. I'm flea-dagging. Aside, I'm not flea-dagging. Woohoo! Hello, how you doing? Yeah, good to see you, Ali. It's, in a way, you guys. I know I give you a hard time on this show. Did somebody say a hard time? Woohoo! Yeah, that's better. But like an erection, you meant, yeah. Yoo-hoo! Yes, I did mean that. You did mean that, Richard. Yes. But you are my only friends. Yeah, this is really my social life, is to come up here and chat with you guys. Really, is it? That's very sad. You think that's sad? I think it's a very sad thing. That's. I'm 53 years old. Many of my friends have died already. Yes, of course. And you just. I think when you're a bit older, you don't really see your friends in the same way. It's very sad. Do you see your friends? Not from the Victorian times. I see Sally sometimes. That try to avoid it if I can. You know what I'm talking about, fellas. The old ball and chain. The old what? Ball and chain. The what? The ball and chain. I'm quite clearly saying ball. Well, you can't say ball. I can say ball if I want. Did somebody say ball? Don't keep talking about balls. It's not. I'm still not. It's still very raw. It is. And I just to talk about ball or balls. Can we just not do that? All right. The old ball and chain. Don't say that. The old trouble and strife. Yeah, that's good. But my balls are also trouble and strife. So. Yeah, anyway, yes, it's hooray! It's good to do that. What's that on the desk? This is I found this. I was blogging about this today. This is the memory book. When I was a kid, I read this, and it helps you remember things. It's one of the ways I managed to learn the genealogy of Christ. Abraham begat Isaac, Isaac begat Jacob, Jacob begat Judas and his brethren, and so on. Was using a technique in this, and I was remembering when I was about 13, 14, I learned all 50 states of the American states in order. No, that you could do that, Richard. Yeah, I could do it. I can't do it now, obviously, but I could do it in the old days. You don't need to learn that. It's obvious. You couldn't do it. I could fucking do it if I wanted. You could not do it, mate. That's 50 things in alphabetical order. Yes, I can. It's very easy. Go on then. Do all the 50 states of America then. Alabama. Yeah, that's true. Alabama. Alaska. Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky. I mean, you're doing pretty well. Are you reading this off somewhere? No, I'm not reading it, Richard. Just put your hands over the eyes. If you like, I'll put your hands over your eyes. Where are you up to? I was up to Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan. Yeah, you seem to be able to do it without any of the Minneapolis. Yeah. Mississippi, Missouri, Montana. Oh, I don't know. I would have forgotten Montana. That's a pretty good one. Nebraska, Nevada, yeah. New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin and Wyoming. I think that would be it. That was pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. I think apparently you said Minneapolis. I think you meant Minnesota. Oh, you can't get it all right, can you? You did pretty well there. That wasn't too bad. But was that the same in 1892? Yes, I think that was the same. I don't think there's been any new ones out there. I think Hawaii might have come around since 1892. Well, you know, Richard, I like to keep up with the states. That's what I do. Did you forget Maine? Oh, I did forget Maine. That's the main one. That comes after Louisiana, and then Kentucky, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland. Yes, I did forget Maine. It's the main one. You know how to remember that, Richard? I don't know how. Well, you didn't remember it. It's when I get Louisiana, I think of Louis Theroux. Yeah. And then Maine, I think of him being on Taskmaster and Alex Horn saying that's the main one to him. Yeah, that was me on Taskmaster. I know, that's why I got confused. And it wasn't too bad. I got 48 out of 50. It wasn't too bad, just off the top of the head. Not bad. Quite impressed with it. And I guess it proves you weren't reading it, because if you were reading it, you'd have got them all right. Yeah, that's true. I said Georgia, you fucking pricks. I did say Maine. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, he said it. Not me. I'm not doing it. It was him. Anyway, look at that big coin. Yeah, you got it. It's a big coin. You'll be back on TV very soon. Well done. You'll be very pleased with yourself. Well, I've kind of done all the jokes now. Well, let's look at what about old Tony Blair's? Tony Blair's, I call him. Oh, that's very clever. His hair looks a bit weird. I don't think you're in a position to really criticise Tony Blair about that, Richard. Well, I wasn't going to. Some people said he looks like the guy from off of Game of Thrones. Some people looks like Peter Stringfellow. Some people, William Hartnell. A lot of people have been saying, yeah. Who do you think he looks like? I mean, I'm not in a position as well to really criticise people for their hairstyle, Richard. Can you do this? Woohoo! Oh, I'm Chickeny. Don't you thought you were Cocky Carrot there for a second, didn't you? Yes, I did, Richard, but I'm not Cocky Carrot. I'm a little drunk, so it's easy to forget who I am. Yes, that's, you know, he's got unusual hair, but at least he's got some hair. Well, it's going back in it. That's the thing. He's getting old. It's creeping back around his head. Looks a bit like Doc from Back to the Future. I think, yes, everyone's done that. Hilarious Tony Blair hair. You know, it reminds me, Richard, what I think you should do is a cartoon called the Hair Blair Lunch. The what? The Hair Blair Lunch. The Hair Blair Lunch. No, the Hair Blair Lunch. The Hair Blair Lunch. The Hair Blair Lunch. The Hair Blair Lunch. I'm quite clearly saying the Blair, yeah, Dunch. Oh, bunch. The Hair Blair Bunch. Yes, it's a ton, yeah. What, a ton, yeah. Based on the children's cartoon, The Hair Dare Dunch. The what? The Hair Dare Dunch. The Hair Dare Dunch. The Hair Dare Dunch. I think the problem with this routine, he's saying the Hair Bear Bunch, yeah. I'm not sure many people under 50 will remember the Hair Bear Bunch. Cause they will hide in the Wonderland Zoo, where the sadness do. Staying home every night, never calling or fighting. Hey, we don't even night. so don't say. Help, help, here comes the dare. Help, help, here comes the dare. Help, help, here comes the dare. Just say, help, it's the head there, don't just head there, square there, does doo-doo. Ooh, ooh, Mr. Thiele. You remember that show? No one remembers it, mate. Well, I'd been around a long time. I'd seen all the cartoons. I'd seen Ali Sloper in the original. Oh, help, help, here comes the dare. Help, help, here comes the dare. Help, help, here comes the dare. Here comes the dares. Don't shout, it's the hair there, dunch. So, what, it would be the hair Blair bunch. Yeah, it would be Blair there. There'd be what? Blair there. It'd be what? Blair there. It would be there. It would the Blair there. It would be what? It would be there. You're not making any sense. It would be the hair there lunch. Yeah. I don't understand what you're saying. And he would be the Tony Blair there. The hair there. What? And then Mr. Thiele would come in and Square there would say, oh, hello, Tony Blair there. Yeah. Your hair looks funny. You're the hair Blair bunch. I mean, you know, I think we were doing this in the 1970s and people knew who Tony Blair was. Then this might work as a bit, but I think it's just going to... I've got mainly a young audience, 18 to 25, just very smart young people. Very attractive, you know, sort of models and stuff like that. People, actors and that sort of stuff. That's mainly, if you look at the chat room, it's mainly that sort of people in there. And I don't think they'll know who Tony Blair is because he's Prime Minister, what, like 12 years ago or something? They weren't even alive. I mean, they were alive, but they were kids. And they definitely won't know the Hair Bear Bunch. And also, you can't say the Hair Bear Bunch. I'm saying the Hair Blair Bunch. You're saying the what? The Hair Blair Bunch. In the Wonderland Zoo, where the sadness do. What's that second line? I don't know. What do you think it is? What do you think the actual lyrics are? It's in the Wonderland Zoo. In the Wonderland Zoo, where the surgeon bears do. Where the surgeon bears do. You think that's what it is? Yeah. I don't think it's where the surgeon bears do. That's what you used to think it was. I used to hear you singing that when I was in the docks and you were a little kid. This isn't really the takedown of Tony Blair's that I was hoping for here. He's got funny hair. He looks old. He looks different. Yeah, well, you know, people get old, Richard. I don't. I stay the same. I've always done this since the moment I was born. I look like this. Well, not like this. You were probably a bit more colourful when you... They're essentially the same. I tell you, if you want to feel old, don't watch Have I Got News for You for about 5 years and then watch Have I Got News for You. Then you'll feel old. Look at old... Ian Hislop's crumbling face here. Those guys have been sitting in that studio for 30 years. They were young men when they started, and now just it's like being in the time machine when he's watching out the window and just sees everything decaying. It's just a very slow version of the time machine. Yes, if you go back, well, I think people could say again. He who lives in glass houses shouldn't flow stones. Shouldn't flow stones. No, shouldn't throw stones, Richard, because. You know, a lot of people haven't seen you since 1999. That was the last time you were on TV. I mean, that's palpably untrue. I was on Pointless last weekend. Yeah, I don't think that counts. And then they'd suddenly see you and go, what the fuck happened to that chuddy little boy? He turned into a chuddy old man. It's just, you know, people get older, but we remember them as being younger. I think that's the thing. And we like to think of ourselves as younger. Yeah? You're not young, Richard. You're very old. You could die at any second. And then what happens to me? Just left alone back in my docks. Till the next generation of herrings pick me up and try and do something creative with me. I mean, what a wasted life that had. If only I could have been made in a talented family. Well, you know, you wouldn't have been made at all if my great-granddad hadn't made you. So, you know, that's not... Yeah, it's like people complain sometimes about RHLSTP and say, I like all the guests, but I don't like the host. The show wouldn't happen if it wasn't for me. So, you know, there's no point in saying, go and watch a different podcast with someone else. You fucking idiot. All these people on all the podcasts. Oh, touched a nerve, have they? No, they haven't touched a nerve. I just think like that's... You can't complain what I'm saying about the thing that's the thing. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't... That guest wouldn't be in RHLSTP if I hadn't asked them to be on there. So you need me, and you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the herrings. So we may have served you badly. You really have. You did just either all of the Etheridges. One of them would come along in the okay. All a load of fucking shit. No offence to your granddad and great granddad. And you. Well, it's quite offensive to say we're all a load of fucking shit. We're quite good. And, this is a... there's 226 people in it. That's less than there was a minute ago. I know we've lost some viewers. So it's probably because we started taking the piss out of Tony Blair's hair. And there's a lot of people who still like Tony Blair. Could you know that the politics series shouldn't just get back onto some comedy? It's not really politics, Terry. I'm just, I'm trying. A, I'm allowed to do politics, and B, do some jokes. So, well, I'm just chatting, and he's taken off. You should be in his ear. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to Terry. No one's talking to you. It's in my earpiece. He hasn't got an earpiece. It's a very small earpiece. They've got very small ones. Why you got your finger in your ear? Because it makes it more efficient. Wouldn't it be just a... Surely the earpiece just works. You don't need to actually push it in. It just helps if I push it in. I can't see it. Well, you're on the wrong side. It's on this side. You're on the other side. You can't see it. And I've got my finger in the way. That's why you can't see it. What is going on? I'm talking to Ali about the earpiece that I'm talking to, and he doesn't believe you're there. I can't hear him. Well, yeah, well, I am here. Taryn, I am here. He says he is here. Well, you would say that if you're gone crazy, then, I can't hear a bloody thing apart from your side of the conversation, and you're claiming that there's someone there. What is he? A producer? He's the producer, Terry. This show has a producer. Oh, I'm cleaning. What? Just looking. I was just looking. Yeah. Yeah, Terry. Look, I'm working with what the news is. There isn't that much news. And then he's gone off and talked about the Hair Bear Bunch, which I said straight away that's not a good avenue because, I know there's Google and stuff, but I bet you can't even find that much about the Hair Bear Bunch with Google. It's such an old thing. It's no Daly's Comments, is it, Rich? What? It's no Daly's Comments. What? It's no what? It's no Daly's Comments. Daly's Comments. Everyone's out to find the next food is going to lead them to the $1 million prize. Why are you so obsessed with 1970s cartoons that are quite obscure? Because you should have had a long time in that box, and I just listened to the theme tunes through the box when you were watching them as a kid. Well, I like Bailey's Comments, but no one remembers Bailey's Comments. Daly's Comments. Is this just going to turn into a Peter Kay sort of thing where we sing the theme tunes of stuff that no one remembers? Who and then there's 9/11. Who do you remember that? What was that all about? Whose idea was that? That's my material. Don't nick my jokes. I'm just trying to do stuff that's other and then there is. Who and then there's 9/11. Do you remember it? What was going on with that? What was the point of that? Do you remember it, Rich? Yeah, I remember it. Yeah. Okay. Captain Caveman, someone remembers that. Hasn't got any bees in it though, so that's not as interesting. The new Shmoo, Richard, and the new Shmoo. I do remember the new Shmoo. Not many people remember the new Shmoo. Hector's House, Richard, and the Hector's House. We alluded to it last week. Yeah, I do remember it. Do you remember the Quavers? Do you remember the Quavers? What, the musical? No, the Chris. We've got some downstairs. They're not. They're still in. Do you remember them though? Yeah, I remember them from seeing them when my kids were eating them earlier. Yeah, so you remember them. Who remembers Quavers? Anyone remember Quavers? Yeah, everyone remembers Quavers. Dog Tanyan, we're going to sing some theme tunes for half an hour. All the one, then wonder, all the scrappings are always ready. Oh, it's amazing how you got this memory of all this stuff. Well, I got a good memory. I can do the 50 states. All the one, then wonder, all health in everybody. What did you do? And just say no story. Voice has gone very high. Do. It's good. You've forgotten the words. Oh, you can do this all day if you want. We thought we were going to talk about Tony Blair's hair. Why don't you do the Game of Thrones or what something? Why don't you do a Peter Stringfellow? Do you remember the Peter Stringfellow? I do remember him. Yeah, there's a picture of him not there. Oh, yeah. And the thrashing they did. You got to fight for what you want, for all that you really need. 'Cause you go and fight and hit them with a sword, and all the things you need. As long as you have done your best, then no one can do more. For life and love and happiness are well worth fighting for. I really haven't prepared much this week, have I? No, it's a good job I'm here to sing all these songs. Do you remember Robinson Crusoe? Do you remember anything from before what songs do you remember that predate my birth and me watching TV? You must remember. Oh yes, and then all the TV shows from before you were born, all the shows. What kind of stuff do you remember from before I was born? Oh, Simon the Giraffe, that show? Simon the Giraffe. I don't remember that show. How did that go? The theme tune to that go? Simon is a giraffe. He's always at the alert. See him coming down the street, and he hit his head on a lamppost. Oh dear, poor old Simon the Giraffe. I hope he'll be okay. That's a problem of having such a long neck. It sort of started off rhyming, and then they just went tree through all like the sun comes up on Santa Monica Boulevard. Yeah, that's a bit more recent. Yeah, all I want to do is have some fun. Who's that by? Sheryl Crow? I don't know. I don't know who it's by. All I want to do is have some fun, and then I walk down. If you listen to that song, there's only one rhyme in the whole fucking thing in the chorus. It's very impressive. So you like a sort of free-form song? Yeah, Simon the Giraffe. Simon, he's a giraffe. Yeah, sing me the song again. Just, I can sing. Obviously, I can sing it again because I'm just remembering it. Simon, he's a giraffe. He likes to have a laugh. He's got a very long neck, and everyone says, "Oh, what the heck!" Quite racy from what 1950s, 1940s. That's a 1920s TV show, a 1920s TV show. Yeah. Okay, I believe you. Oh, he lives in the jungle, and his best friend's called Dungle. Dungle, yeah. And he likes to thalate at the anteaters. Does he? Yes. And he's got a very long neck, so that makes it enjoyable for the anteaters, who also have very long cocks like their noses. Do they? And this is a kid show. This is a kid show from the 1920s BBC. It was on the BBC, yeah. E-News Broadcasting Company. Yeah, remember that one. What else from before I was born? What other shows do you remember from before? There's lots. There's so many, Richard. And then tell me a few of the shows I'm just in. Now I've got lots of news stories that I've picked out, but you've gone off, and I was going to talk to some of the other puppets and stuff, but we've done half an hour of this. What other? Because we could probably revive some of these. They're probably out of copyright, so we could do. What was the giraffe called? Simon. Oh, well done. You do remember. I know. Of course I remember, Richard, because how about Stanley the Skeleton? He lives in a graveyard, and every night he comes out and eats the babies in the town. The babies in the town. Eats the babies in the town. Stanley the Skeleton, he's trying to get back alive by eating the young. He feasts on their blood and their body and their organs, and then he scares their nuns. And then, this is a kid show. Yeah, this is Stanley the Skeleton. Stanley the Skeleton, what a cheeky scamp. He eats the babies' faces and then shits them on their lamps. He shits them on their lamps? The lamps. Yeah, he shits them on their lamps. So Stanley the Skeleton, what a cheeky scamp. So he eats babies, yeah. It's all explained. I like a show where it explains what the show is in the title. Stanley the Skeleton was a skeleton, and he was buried in the graveyard. At night he would come out and eat babies and then shit the babies out onto a lamp. I mean, if he's a skeleton, how did he have, How did he have like an alimentary canal and all that sort of thing? Look, I didn't write it, Richard. I just watched it. Okay. Any other show? I'm interested to hear what other show from before. Do you realise when Dada Tata was on? When what? Dada Tata? It's like the new Snoo that did the Dada Tata. I can't understand what you're saying. Dada Tata. What about Skitty, 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 the Dush Kangaroo? Yeah, we all remember that. What about Casey Jones, steaming and rolling? Casey Jones, you know the hectic is when you hear the tooting of the whistle. Casey at the garden of the garden eating thresh. Yeah, I remember that one because I was a kid then. So I'm talking about things. I don't want you to remember things that I know. I want you to come up with your own ones. What about during then the Glenda the prostitute? Glenda the prostitute, yeah, it was a kid show, was it? Yeah. From when? From Victorian times when I was on the BBC in 1993. It's Glenda the prostitute. Oh, she was destitute, so she started to sell her body to the night. And that was alright. Everything's alright now. It's Glenda the prostitute. Everyone said she was astute for selling her body to lascivious men. She said that she would do it again, and she did it again and again. Glenda the prostitute. Oh. Well, I think you'd say sex worker now. You would now, Richard, that not back then. I mean, on kids' TV. Yeah. In 1893. Yeah. You asked me, I'm just telling you, it's not, don't look at me like I wrote these. I'm just singing the songs. Okay. I mean, you would think we'd worked on this. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? You'd think, no one would believe this was improvised. No one would believe it. It's actually unbelievable. All right, well, you go and think of some more songs you can sing. And we'll have our first. Let's get this fucker out of the way while we can. Let's come on. Hey, it's me, I'm the king of the world. I'd like to be the king of the world. I jump around because I'm the king of the world. And don't forget I'm the king of the world. Because I'm the king of the world. Hello! I'm the king of the world. Hello, everyone. It's me. I am the king of the world. Did you like my theme song? It was about me, the king of the world. Because I'm the king of the world. Hello, Richard. How you doing? You feeling better this week? Oh, yes, sorry. I was a bit down last week. Everyone gets a little blue, Richard. Good. I was feeling a bit sorry for myself. It's good to do that. It's me, the king of the world. I just don't there's a lot of questions I've got for you, the king of the world. Yeah. Fire away. I will be able to answer them because I'm the king of the world. If you are the king of the world, I am the king of the world. Well, if you are, I am. Then no doubt about that. I am the king of the world. That's who I am. What I don't understand, if you're the king of the world, I am the king of the world. Just let me finish the sentence. If I start saying I'm not the king of the world, I'm saying if you are. Yeah, that implies I'm not, and I am. I'm the king of the world. Your head's really close to coming off. Well, will it come off this week, Richard, or will it be all right? That is the question we have to ask. Everyone's waiting for the head to come off. But will the head come off? No, it will not, because I'm the king of the world. Don't do that so violently. I'll do it as violently as I want, because I'm the king of the world. If you are the king of the world, yeah, I am the king of the world. Why do you keep, isn't it that I'm the king of the world? All right, you are the king of the world. Thank you, I'm the king of the world. But what I don't understand about you being the king of the world, which you are, I am the king of the world, is why do you keep coming on this show? What do you mean? Why'd you come here every week to do this show? Because I'm the king of the world. Yeah, but if I was king of the world, I wouldn't go, oh, it's Thursday, I better go to Rich Herring's house so that I can appear in a thing where I just say I'm the king of the world. I would, I'd be either ruling the world or just having an evening off, and I wouldn't do it. I'm the king of the world, Richard. So I want to come on, let everyone know I'm the king of the world. So they know I'm the king of the world. I know I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. That's simple as that. That's the reason. That's not a good reason. I just think the real king of the world would have better things to do than appear on a sort of semi-topical puppet show with a man going insane and having a breakdown in his attic. Why would you come on that? Because I care about that on the subjects, Richard. Well, if you care about all of them, go to some of the other subjects. I don't mind if you don't come here every week. I like the characters that progress a bit and say, well, what characters are those? There are many characters in this. What? Which characters are so fucking different every week, Richard? That's my question to you. Which one? Oh, what, the carrot that says, that one, is that different every week? The one, the carrot that just comes in and says, oh, did somebody say something? That's the same? What, is it the testicle that comes in and says, oh, I'm the right Dalek? Is that different every week, Richard? Don't start critiquing the show. You asked to be on it. Is the Wasp different? Is the Wasp and the fucking Wasp, and then you forget what accent it has? Is the donkey that just wants to die? Is that different every week? They progress, the characters. They don't fucking progress. What are you talking about? Look, I'm not here for you to critique. You meant to come in here and just say I'm the king of the world. You're not meant to start critiquing. Alright? So that's why I'm here, because I'm the king of the world. I come in every week. I say I'm the king of the world, and I am the king of the world. And I just, it feels like you're protesting too much. If you were the king of the world, wouldn't we all know you were the king of the world already? I am the king of the world. Yeah, so why would you need to come on here and let people know you're the king of the world? Because I'm the king of the world. What is so hard for you to understand? I don't understand why you can't get it. I'm the king of the world, so I come on here and I say I'm the king of the world. You're really moving your head around violently. I'm getting so fucking fucked off with you. Don't swear at me. I can do what I want. I'm the king of the world. You can see, like, your insides of your, the stuff in that makes you, like, that's okay. I'm the king of the world. So don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare criticize me. Don't you dare tell me my head's about to fall off. I'm the king of the fucking world, alright? And I could make you disappear, and no one will even care. I can destroy you, Richard Herring. If I want. Why's your head squeaking when I'm... Because my head fucking squeaks. Because I'm the king of the world. Alright? Alright. It's gonna... I'm the king of the world! That's I like it when you're a bit more... I'm the king of the world. Come on. Let bygones be bygones. Let's just get on with needing the king of the world. No, question it. Don't question it. Don't question why I would be here if I was the king of the world. Because I am here. And I am the king of the world. Don't question what you cannot understand. It's like God. He's real, isn't he? Well, I don't know. And you mustn't question that. Well, why? That's one of my point is, why couldn't you... If God is real, why can't you question it? Because you can't. What, because if you question it, people will realise it's a load of shit? No! Because he is God, and I'm the king of the world. So you agree God is ahead of you. He is the God of the universe. Still not as good as being king of the world. What about Jesus? Is Jesus the king of the world? No, I'm the king of the world. Jesus doesn't even live in the world. He lives in heaven. Come on. Get with it, granddad. Anyway, I gotta go, because I gotta go and rule the world. I don't know what I'm even doing here. Goodbye, everyone. I'm the king of the world.
Very worried about your head, king of the world. Are you sure you're going to be alright?
King of the world. Oh,
You'd still have to come in every week.
Oh, yeah, come on. Oh, look out for me, because I'm the king of the world. Don't break my rules, because I'm the king of the world.
I'm not particularly worried about you.
Don't
I'm the king of the world. I hope the mic's not on. I don't think it is. I've got this my song going on now. So don't have to worry.
I'm the king of the world.
And coming up, oh god, this is a long fucking thing, isn't it? Coming up now, sorry. Hello, Terry. What's going on? You don't talk over the. You talked over the thing. Your night slide. What? Your night slide during those things. So don't talk over them. I was just chatting with the king of the world. Just stuff. It breaks the magical illusion. You had an argument, and then you talked through the whole thing, and it was you just being notes. It ruins it. Why you got your finger in the wrong ear? What are you saying, Ali? Why have you got your finger in the wrong ear? You're a little drunk. Why have you got your finger? I've got one of those things in both ears, obviously, so that if I'm listening with that side, I can talk with that side. Look, we've wasted a lot of time talking about kids' TV shows and just singing remember the Clangers? Who remembers the Clangers? Still on. We've got some quite important news from one of our correspondents, so let's go in with him.
He may be dead, but he's got his ovipositor on the pulse. His cadaver is desiccated, but his raging veins convulse. He knows the latest blockbuster and the top of the post. Buzz, what's the buzz? With Brian Wasp.
It's me, Brian Wasp. Hello.
Where are you from, Brian Wasp? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Last week weren't you all in little pieces?
Yes, I put myself together. I got my other toaster on the towel sign deck. Hello, fans. Hello, rat fans.
Don't say that. You're not going to say hello, rat fans. What do you want to talk about this week, Brian Wasp?
Well, Richard, I've seen in the Sky News, Wasps could be just as valuable as these if we just give them the chance. Just give us the chance, he could be as valuable as these.
Why is that?
It's because we can pollinate things and stuff. People don't like us because we're wasps. That we could be just as valuable as these. That's what does.
Did you write this story?
No, I didn't write it. It's true. Wasps could just be as valuable as these. Didn't you have these up your chimney last week, Richard?
Yeah, the man next door came around and put some smoke up and they all got fed up and went back to their hive. He said they weren't his bees. Right. And then he's just admitted they were his bees. They went back, apparently. And bees are monsters, Richard. I know bees are terrible. They were in my chimney making a right old racket. Then he smoked them out. They went away. But they went back to the hive. And there were bees swarming around in the hive. And then they all attacked. They had a bee war. And a load of the bees were killed by the other bees.
They're monsters. Why does no one like wasps? These are horrible.
Well, bees are like fluffier, aren't they? And
no, we can still pollinate things. Don't give wasps the chance.
I mean, it would work a lot better if we were giving bees a chance, because then that give bees a chance would work as a joke. But give wasps a chance doesn't work. The last thing I would say is if I was trying to give wasps a chance would be let's give them a chance, because I think people will go out and go, oh, did you hear about the yellow and black flying insects we have to give a chance to? Well, that'd be bees. Let's give bees a chance. Oh, I don't mind giving bees a chance. I like bees. Yeah, as long as we don't give wasps a chance, those cunts.
I find that quite offensive. As a dead wasp, I find that quite offensive.
I'm not even sure you are a wasp. You know, I thought there were wasps in the chimney, and then apparently they're bees. That's Brian Wasp there, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that. The wasp news. Wasps could be valuable as bees if we just gave them a chance, but we're not going to give them a chance because they're wasps. And, that's just the way it is, isn't it? Just some things seem unfair, and some prejudices are just innate, and there's nothing we can do about them. So, what else have I got for you? Let's talk about... do you want to come back, Ali? Why don't Sally come up and have a chat with me?
Oh, hello. It's me, Sally. How are you doing? I'm very good. Yes, it's nice to be here. It's very nice. There's that little fox around I quite fancy, and I had a little relationship with Prince Andrew, yeah.
He was using me, wasn't he?
He was using me, but I feel sorry for that little fox. Do you? Yes, because, he's very handsome, very tall, very dashing, and to eaten. Yeah. And, you can sing, lovely singing voice. And he's gone a bit off the rails, hasn't he? Because of this wife leading and stuff. He just needs to love a good woman.
Do you think he would like you?
Yeah, I think maybe he'd like me.
I was going to talk about this guy. I find it a bit sad when people get obsessive about stuff. And this guy, don't know if we've got his name in this clip. Yeah, Gareth Wild. He has gone to a Sainsbury's near his house here in Bromley. Oh, yeah, very nice around there. Bromley. And over the last 6 years or so, he's managed to park in every single space in the car park in Sainsbury's. That takes some doing. I mean, yeah, but it's a pointless thing to do, isn't it? And just like a man trying to park in every parking space, is that a good use of his time on Earth? 6 years on this Earth. Think of the stones he could have moved in that time. You think of the snooker he could have played against himself. He's just wasting time ticking up. He divided it all up. He had a little system. Yes, I just feel sorry for the guy. He should get a life. Yeah, he should. Do you think he should be talking to old that's a tatty and Nasha in an attic? Look, I'm doing all right. There's 208. There's more people have come. When they heard we were doing, do you remember stuff from the past? Do you remember Spangles? No. Do you remember Do you remember digital watches? People used to have digital watches. No, Richard, I don't remember that. I wasn't interested. I didn't know the locks most of the time. I was thinking about because I've been listening to this book about physics, and I was thinking, how did that physicists work out the speed of light in the first place? That's a good question, Richard. And then I wondered if they just like turned the light on and they had a stopwatch on their digital watch and just did it as quickly as they could. It could do that, Richard, and then they worked out how fast light was from how quickly it was pressing the light. That's probably how they did it initially, Richard, yeah. And how do we know all light moves at the same pace? That's what I want to know. And I was thinking, do you remember at school? I didn't go to school, Richard. I'm the Dentulicus Dominic, made in 1892. We'd get digital. We'd have a stopwatch on our digital watches, and there was just a game who could stop it the quickest. I think I got 0.17. I think once I got that was about the quickest. Well, this is very interesting. Or was it 0.017? This is all very interesting, Richard. Do you remember that? I don't remember anything, Richard. I don't have the brain. I just have a head stuffed with newspaper. And can you hear the strings in there? I got strings. You're no fun. You've got to go along that you're real. I'm as real as the day, Richard. And a dutiful sexual woman. And you know, anyone wants to join my OnlyFans stage, please do. You can see some ankle shots and some cankle shots. I don't know what cankles are, do I? Oh, sorry, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Can you move it along, please, Richard? Yeah, I'm trying. Sally's just... I'm a little drunk as well. And I've got some teeth missing, so, you know... It's a difficult job to just come on here and do something. I don't remember things, you know. I don't think there's any value in remembering. What's the value in being reminded of things that you already knew? I want to hear things I didn't know. When you were talking about the speed of light, that was interesting. I don't know how they found out the speed of light. And I think your theory is a good one, Richard. That's not exactly comedy, but it's interesting. That just saying, do you remember something that you remember, not funny. And if you don't remember it, doubly not funny. So, you know, not critiquing your chosen profession, but grow the fuck up. Okay, Sally. Well, I just thought I'd talk about this guy. What a sad case he is parking. It's just a sad... Yes, he's the sad case, Richard. You're right. It's very tragic. All right, look, we'll get on to one of the other crazy characters. We've done most of them. I haven't got anything for this guy today, but let's just see what... I haven't got anything for any of them, have I? Let's see what comes up.
He created life but is the harbinger of death. His heart is made of cancer, he's got very spermy breath. He didn't honour the ball sacks, so now he's up and left, the pair are cleft. He's left, the left bereft. He's vitriolic
And a hyperdolic.
He's carbolic
And a syndolic dolic.
He's diabolic
And a right dolic. Do you think this is a healthy way to process this? And a right dolic. Oh, hello, fans. It's me. Right, look, how you doing, Richard? Digon. Now then, how's about that, guys and girls? I'm not sure we should be using other people's catchphrases. I think we can use that one. Now then, how's about that? Oh, there's a young fella here. He wants a right dollical fix-it dodge. You think that's what we should go into? Yeah. Why don't we get a right dollical thuck-it dodge? That's what I'll do. I won't fix it, I'll drake it, I'll thuck it. Right, dollical fuck it. That's the new show. I tell you what, I won't fucking suck any kids when I do that show. So, if the BBC are saying they don't want it, then, and they wanted Jim will fix it, what does that say about them? Well, I don't think they have to take a show. I don't think you can say, I'm not going to fuck any kids, therefore I get a TV show. Well, it should have been what they thought about, shouldn't it? They should have at least said, are you going to fuck any kids? And if they said yes, then said, you can't have the kids' TV show then. You can have the grown-up one instead. But I won't fuck them, I'll fuck them up. What, the kids? Anyone who gets on the show, I'll fuck it up for them. That's right, the local fuck them. We're going to make badges. You can do it on a Kickstarter. Dig red fucking rhythm around them. It's going to be great. Okay, well, hello, nice to see you. Yeah, it's good to do that, Richard. Yeah, you know, I haven't got much to say. That I have just pitched a good show, haven't I? Now then, how's that? Oh, I mean, you know, I just don't think he's necessarily the person you want to emulate. Oh, well, you know, I'm the right doll at me, so I want to fuck up your career as well. Like, you know, having you using the catchphrases of an unpleasant gentleman. Now then, you're missing the. I'm not missing you. No, I'm not missing you at all. I'm feeling a lot better. I've been much more lively this week. Haven't been tired. So far, everything fine. You able to get it up, are you, Richard? Able to what? Get what up? The old penis. Did somebody say get it up? Woohoo! Yeah, he meant penis. Woohoo, like a penis. Woohoo! He meant penis. That man looks like a testicle. Woohoo! Yep, you had it once. You got it once. Have you imagined to get it up, Richard, or is losing the because you are no longer so masculine? I'm guessing you're having trouble in the bedroom department. I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm 53 years old. We've got 2 young kids. You know, it's not something that, you know, my love life is not as rich as it once was. Oh dear. Oh, is that my fault? No, it's not. You know, it predated you going away, but you know, we still have our moments, and you still get as much. How's he doing, old lefty? Is he managing to cope with the arid thresher? He has to make no testosterone, presumably. I don't know. Look, I don't feel any different at all. I don't feel any different. I feel, as I said, I feel a little more comfortable. I'm glad you're out. You know, you were trying to kill me. You were full of cancer, and you know, I don't know what you're expecting by coming back every week. I'm not sure what you're expecting to gain from this. I'm not going to go, yeah, come on back. Yeah, sorry about the way I apparently mistreated you. Come back, get inside my scrotum, and let bygones be bygones. Well, still, you know, I wouldn't come back now, Richard, if you paid me to come back. Because I'm having the time of my life out here. I can still do everything I used to do. And shooting my stern all over the town. Well, that's not very nice. And I'm spreading disease. You can't spread disease. I can. I'm spreading my tendrils and my epididymis wherever they can, like some kind of Doctor Who monster. If I can feed those in through someone's window, I can spread cancer to them. I'm coming to you! Now then, how's that, boys and girls? I'm coming to get you with my epididymis my epididymis tendrils. I like the fact you're still doing the ventriloquism even when I'm right up near the camera. I'm a professional. You know, it could slip at any moment. Well, it could do, Richard, that it won't. And I'm coming to you. I'm coming to get you with my epididymis, my epididymis tendrils. And I'm going to spread my cancer on my sperm into your body. Don't go to sleep, or I will get you. Oh, now then. Oh. Great. That was right bollock there. I wasn't expecting any of that. Oh, God. What's becoming? Well, you know, it's frightening for me, this show, because I don't know what's coming next. And I don't know what they're going to say. And, you know, a lot of this is surprising me. So let's move on. I think we've got one birthday. Let's do the birthdays.
Hooray. You've lived another year and you haven't even died. No cancer may be secretly creeping deep inside. If you think that's worth a party, your brain's also going wonky. Let's get an ear or a kick from the reluctant birthday donkey.
Hee-haw, why can't I die? Hee-haw, oh no, hee-haw, why can't I die? Hee-haw, it's me, London this year. Welcome to another week of the birthdays. I don't want another birthday. Look, we just got one birthday to do this week. I don't know if Chris even did a magic button. I'm going to find out in a second. I hope he did.
What is the birthday? Well, there's one birthday. I will trust the button to bring up the teacher because I am the help. Oh, thank you, French l'anniversaire. Oh, no, that's not it. That is Chris Evans. Ah, not in again. 51. I hope we put it up. Not that one. There he is. Good. It's oh yeah, we got that one to do. This has come from Kate Laurie. Please find attached this birthday card. My 10-year-old daughter Evie has made for her dad's birthday. I don't know. We should let kids make the cards. I'm not sure that's allowed. It's Ben Lowry, who'll be 47. This Thursday. It would be great if you could get that's today. Happy 47th birthday. Now, is it just me or does this guy look quite a lot like me? When I saw him there with Ali, I thought that was me. And I don't know if I like all of my fans starting to look like me. That brings me down to your level. If you look like me, I look like you, and I don't want to look like you guys because you guys are all scum. And, you're not. This is a showbiz beautiful face. And I don't like the fact that this guy, 47-year-old guy, he runs his own company. He thinks he's fucking it. But he's not. He's no Richard Herring, is he? He's not. He wasn't on TV in the 1990s, was he? He's 47 years old. He and his photography company, Eggbox, did sponsor our Kickstarter. Thank you very much for that, Ben. You'll never be me, so don't try to just stop and stealing my look. That's my impression of you. She would like 47 kicks. Oh, people often forget about the donkey kicks. Do you want to do the donkey kicks? Because you've done the jumps. What's the difference between a kick and a jump? I mean, it's going to look more or less the same. Alright, let's do it. You're a bit see-through this week. I know. 1, 2. It's like a jump, isn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see. You're jumping. You're sort of kicking your leg up. 8, 9, 10, 11. And then you laugh while you're doing it. No. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Honestly, I could do a lot better than this, Richard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop it. Stop helping him. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I've lost count. Just keep going. That must be about 30. 31, 32. Good kicking. 33, 34, 35, oh, do I got the younger? Yeah, you went to 48. You have to start again. You went to 48. No, I did one for next year as well. Happy birthday, Ben. I don't know if you're Snapper Ben in the chat room. He keeps on saying it's my birthday. If it's not, you can both claim it. That was fun, wasn't it? And because there's no one else this week, it's a lovely, well put together card. But don't put your face on if you think you look a bit like me, and then I realise it's not me, and then feel sad that I look like that. No offence, Ben. But let's see what the magic button is this week. Whoa, what? Whoa! I'm like the two. Did you see that two-headed calf in the news? It was like that. Whoa! It had 2 sets of eyes, 1 set of ears, which is about right. It had ridiculous. I'm getting my hair cut. By next week's show, I'll have my hair cut. That's quite good fun. Oh, how does that work? Now, look, when I do that, I look exactly like Ben Lowry as well. That's the thing. Look. Happy birthday, Ben. Oh!
God, I envy the people listening to this in audio only. Oh. Whoop. This is fun, isn't it? We could do this for an hour. Oh. Hello, I am a Neanderthal. Don't know why I think that. Oh, this is good. No, this is a great one, Chris. Why have you say? Look, I've got a really big nose. Oh, hello. I'm Marty Feldman. All right, enough fun. We're not here to have fun. We're not here to have fun. What else have I got for you? Oh, look, I wanted to talk about... we may end on this. Where's Ali gone? Let's get Ali back. We've done most of the significant ones, right? There was some... Oh, there is some... Shall we get Prince Andrew out? He's in his little castle. I'm not going to do Law Fox. We've got a jingle for Prince Andrew, but the animation isn't ready yet. So here he is. Hello, Richard. Good to see that. Yeah, I don't think you were in last week. No, I was out. I was having a takeaway pizza just sitting outside Domino's. It was a takeaway restaurant that I ordered it at the counter and then just sat outside. And then the motorbikes went by. Now having a good week. Oh, my dad died. I know your dad died, but you can't keep. Yeah. And I got in trouble again because I set up a business with a guy who was a sex test. Yeah. You don't have much luck, do you? No, all nice friends, it turns out. I'm doing nothing wrong. A lot of nice friends seem to be quite dodgy. Yeah, that is weird, isn't it? Yeah. I did want to talk to you about, there was one bit of royal news. It's 10 years anniversary. Oh, yes, lovely. That's my nephew there and his wife, Kate. Wills and Kate, good to see them. 10 years they've been married. Oh, look, aren't they? They're so happy, aren't they? Yeah, all in all the papers, how great their marriage is, how happy they are. Yeah, anything you want to say about that? Well, I don't know why I get all the flack. Yeah, there's stuff you could say about pretty much everyone in the royal family. All I've done is, had a teacher when other people were messing around, and the unfortunate choice of some of my friends. And there's stuff we could say about Wills and Kate, isn't there? It gets said all over the continent and all the other papers. No one says it here, and so they look like the golden couple, don't they? And they, if you look in their eyes in that photo, oh look, 10 years together. Look at their mouths, smiling and happy. Surely they're very happy together. Aren't? There's nothing going wrong. You wouldn't know, would you? Because the papers all say they're having a great time. That unless you're living abroad, in which case you know what's going on. I can't say. I'm not going to say. Look in their eyes, though, Richard. Are those the eyes of people who are happy, or are those the eyes of people haunted by their mistakes? Well, let's have a look at your eyes. Are your eyes happy? Yes? Are you sure? Yes, they're very happy. They look a bit shifty. Are you haunted by your mistakes? Are you, Richard? We've all made mistakes, Prince Andrew. I don't think... It's up to people if they're in a relationship, these two, and they're not getting on and they're pretending to get on for the sake of their kids, that's fine. Or if they've come to an arrangement where she doesn't mind what he gets up to, for example. I nearly spilled the beans there, Richard. I know. Then that's okay. But, I think maybe not judged, not lest ye be judged. Yes, that's true. But, if someone's hanging around with Jeffrey Epstein, though, why is that different? Well, just, wasn't that nice a guy, was he? I'm the nice guy, Richard. I'm the nice guy. So I do regular things. I was at the, what were you at? Just trying to think of the name that the centre where you go, trampoline centre. Where they go do jumping around with my kids. Aren't your kids about 25 yet? Oh, you didn't mean your own kids? No, I didn't mean my own kids. Okay. Anyway. Let's not decry. Look, there's a royal couple there doing really well. What? And they look very happy. Look, he's looking in the camera. She's not going. I'm so happy. Look, as you can see. You can see I'm happy now. Look, look how happy I am. You're not moving your mouth when you talk. I know it's a strange thing I've got now. Anyway, I'll be back next week hopefully with my new sting and.
Hope you'll enjoy it. You'll see if it's ready. It's very exciting for me. I'm just glad you made me a regular character. Well, now I mean, there's a lot of work gone into you. Yes, that's what I understand. It'd be a shame not to have you on. Yes, okay. Oh God, let's wrap it up. Let's get Ali back. And I just wanted to, before we went, I just wanted to pay tribute to Michael Collins, who was the guy we talked about him on Rehearsal the other week. He's the guy who went up with the Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong, but didn't get to go on the moon. He circled the moon while they went down and took all the glory. Yes, he was the loneliest man in the universe, wasn't he, Richard? At that point, you think the point when he was around the dark side of the moon, just looking at Earth, looking at the moon, he could see every living creature in the universe. Now he just was in his eye views, except him himself. He was alone, flying through space, and he not knowing if he'd ever get home, and yet most people wouldn't even know his name now, Richard. It's loneliest man in the universe. I think, I don't think he is. I think, I'm in my attic talking to, puppets made by long dead hands. You're my only friends, you guys. Yes. This donkey is my friend. Doesn't even like me. Oh, let me die. I've got a testicle, ghost of my testicle. It's been possessed by Jimmy Savile. Yes. I think Michael Collins, at least he had a couple of mates he knew he was going to pick up in a sec. Take back home, just chat about the stuff. You're all I've got. Oh, that's very sad, Richard. I was thinking I might go to Mars, and Elon Musk says, next 5-10 years people start going to Mars. You'd probably die on the way, is what Elon Musk says, but it'll be good. It'll be like going to the Antarctic. You'll be an adventurer. You might not be able to get home again, but the sense of adventure will hopefully. I might do that. Yeah, might take you guys with me to Mars. Yeah, and sit on Mars. Yeah, and do this. Does Twitch work up there? I think it does. And just look down at what's his face in Watchmen, Doc Octopus. I don't think that's his name. Doctopus. Yeah, that's his name. I look down on the earth and think, I'm everywhere and I'm nowhere, and I'm so alone. Shall we sing a song together to end? We could do. If you got one in mind, I just thought of one. Did you? Yeah. How about this? Ground control to nature rich. Ground control to nature rich. You really are a stupid fucking bitch. Oh, that's not nice. Ground control to nature rich. 10. Ground control to nature rich. 8. You missed that 9. I did it when you were talking. 7. Put your pants on and stop having a wank. 3. This is ground control to nature rich. You'd really need the grade. And the taters want to know what pants you wear. They want to know my pants as well, yeah. And it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. Your hair's coming off there. Oh, and I sitting in a big pan, far above the stove. Planet Earth is shit, that I'm getting used to it. Do 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 do. Oh, Dadushka, oh, this isn't nature, it's the ground control. I thought this was a duet. You're doing the countdown. I've done that. I'm stepping out aside, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars declare it different today. Tell my wife I love her very much. And now it's time to go and have sex with some aliens. And that doesn't count as cheating. Goodbye, everyone. Is that it? Was that a big ending? Yes, it was good, wasn't it? I think I'm going to go to Mars. I think I'm going to go to Mars. And I hope I die on the way. Not on the way back, on the way. I hope I get about 100 miles from Earth and then bang.
just all the oxygen gets sucked out of the room. There's going to be a room, is there? Oh, fuck off. Hope you've enjoyed the show, everyone. We'll probably be back next week. You know how it is. Cheers, guys. I love you all. Thank you for watching.
I'm the king of the world.